We are bringing you another episode of Sharp Bets today for oddschecker. I'm your host, Melissa, joined by my favorite bettors, Matt and Slop. Guys, happy Wednesday. How are we feeling?
We made it.
Almost. It's almost Friday, but we did make it to Wednesday, which is better than making it to Tuesday or Monday, so I can't complain.
And we're one day closer to football season. John, I see you got the Detroit Lions t-shirt out.
Yeah, super fan. Super fan. You know, that's what we us Lions fans. That's what we wear.
Mm-hmm.
It works for me. We don't have any NFL picks for you just yet. Give us a couple of weeks. We do have a full slate of MLB games today, so let's just get started.
Let's do it.
Start with Matt today. Matt is taking on the San Francisco Giants, who are facing the Padres at Petco Park. It's a 4:00 game. Giants are road underdogs. They're plus 142 on the money line. Padres are minus 1.5 on the run line. Matt, just get straight into it. What do you got for us?
All right, I'm going to go Padres -1. So they let me down the entire Dodgers series, and then they let me down the next night against the Giants, but they redeemed themselves last night. So I had -1 last night. They blew, what was it, a 3-run lead in the ninth. Hader came in. You guys are probably sleeping because it was at like 1 a.m., but he came in.
I was actually awake last night.
Oh, you were awake?
Yep. I was still awake.
I went to bed at 10.
Celebrating at the softball field.
Melissa will be sleeping. What time did you get to bed, John? Did you catch a game, or are you watching some Hard Knocks with the Lions?
I mean, glad you asked. At a big softball game, just a tip. We won 23-20. No big deal. 5 for 5. Highlight reel catch to end the game. No problem.
Yeah.
But I was celebrating. Obviously, you do something like that. So I was still awake.
Choice for the celebration.
Miller Lite. We are a strictly Miller Lite team only. You put something else in the cooler, that's a fine.
All right, good to know. Continue with your analysis, Matt.
But keep going, Matt.
Anyway, so they blew the game last night, but then Machado hit a three-run walk-off. So they covered the run line, they covered everything. Kind of crazy game, but their offense finally got going last night. 7 runs, and they didn't score for like 100 innings straight. I think it was actually like 27 or 28, that's pretty bad, especially for a team as good as San Diego. I think they'll get to Junis tonight, who goes for the Giants. I like Sean Manaea a lot. I know his numbers aren't great, but I think San Francisco's better hitters come from the left side. So what they do is they'll just bench all their lefties and hit all their righties. Like the Giants are the weirdest team ever because it just they have 15 guys who can play.
Gotta watch the lineup.
Yeah, exactly. That's how they do it. But I think their better hitters come from the left side. So I like when it's a good lefty out there. So I think that Manaea holds them down and that they feed off that big day yesterday. They need to win this series. Kind of look up and they're flip-flopping in and out of the playoffs all of a sudden. So these are big games for the Padres. I think they'll take care of business at home and win the series. So I'm going to go Padres -1.
All right. Well, I love it. Manny Machado had a big game yesterday, too.
Yep.
So we'll see what happens there. But Slop is also betting on this game. Slop, you got a player prop for us. Okay, after you're yawn.
No. I'm tired, man. I was up late celebrating last night. A highlight reel catch to end the game. I mean, what do you want me to do? No, this is actually up to plus 112 at FanDuel. It's Jacob Junis over 3.5 strikeouts. Look, the Padres might hit him. They might win the game, but he only needs 4 strikeouts. Like, I don't know how we could possibly expect him not to get there. Padres have struck out, I think, 6th most in Major League Baseball over the last week. So they're definitely striking out. Junis, it's kind of tough, but he has got this number twice in a row, 4 against the Cubs, 5 against the Dodgers, only throwing 79 pitches at most in either of those 2 games. So if they let him go into the 80s, obviously that helps us, but that could happen. He's not going to have another short outing. The Padres right now have, 1, 2, 3, 4. They've got 6 or 7 guys that could be in the lineup. They're all 25% or better in strikeout rate, so that's bad. Again, we just need 4. We're talking plus money here. I don't see how this doesn't happen. It's perfect too because it'll be over by 7. So if you do lose, you still got the night slate to get your money back.
Yeah.
I mean, this is a must play.
Probably won't lose though.
That's the thing. It's not going to lose. So there's
Well,
that.
You could
But
also
I mean,
use the money to bet on the late games.
exactly. You could use the money you win to bet for free on the late game.
Yeah.
So, I mean, there's a lot working for you if you bet this game. But 4 o'clock is a great start time.
I mean, this is his 11th start. He has gotten, I think, what is it? 53 strikeouts and 62 innings pitched. You're in a good spot.
Yeah, no, he's sliding right. That's the sweet spot is 1 per inning or just under 1 per inning, and you won't raise too many red flags at the books. And so he's definitely doing the flying under the radar. His ERA is kind of low. I don't like that. I like it to be a little higher. Somehow that helps. But yeah, it's like 3.05 when his career is like 4.6, something like that.
It's not
That's bad. But
all right, guys. As for me, I'm going a little off book here. It's going to sound a little crazy. I'm betting against the Yankees.
I like
it.
it.
Doesn't sound crazy at all.
Yeah, that's good.
Well, there's no need for the insults. I'm taking the Mariners. We're always doing first 5 with me. The run line, we're getting plus half run at minus 120. Pretty good value. If you're feeling crazy, their money line is plus 116, and the total game money line is plus 118. So it's nothing. It's good value.
I feel like it is.
We got Robbie Ray on the mound for the Mariners, last year's Cy Young winner. He has been pretty good this season too. He can't win it this year because of all of the missed games he's had, but he plays amazing at home. He's great canceling out home runs, and we've got a bit of a depleted lineup for my Yankees team. Giancarlo Stanton's out now. Matt Carpenter is out. I feel like this is the move for tonight's game. Actually, it's a 4 o'clock game. It's tonight for me, but you know what I mean.
Late night for you. No, that Ray used to be in the Circle of Trust a couple years ago. Before he went corporate, but he started striking out like 10 guys in games and stuff. Like, you can't bet on those guys. The lines end up being like 8.5. What are we doing, man? Give me a 3.5 guy. But he used to be a 4.5 guy before he was this. Back in the day, he was, and he was very fun to bet at that number.
All right, well, and I'm excited. Plus, the Yankees are just 2-5 in their last 7 road games. So.
They've been
great.
Yesterday's game was 0-1. Yankees lost. I feel like this is the move. We got that plus 0.5. We'll get it done, even if it's a
little hangover, maybe.
Yeah, it could be. I like it. Melissa, I'm going to throw a bonus pick out for tomorrow. We have football. Well, you're not going to know in a second because I'm going to fade the Giants. So I'm going to go.
I don't love that at all. I'm actually
Patriots plus 3. Like, the Giants shouldn't be favored over anyone, even in the preseason. So I don't know who's playing either. This is just a blind bet, like just to fade the Giants.
We should bet each other.
That's fine. We can do that.
We'll do that on the side.
We'll do that on the side. Like, there's no way Daniel Jones is playing, right? Like, why? What
you would if you were betting against the Giants, you would want him to play, though.
Yeah. Oh, that's a good point too.
You know what I mean?
Well,
they're gonna. Look. So I've been hearing a lot of like.
That's a guy wearing the Detroit Lions T-shirt.
Time out. Super fan. All right. Like, I don't see you guys wearing your team's colors. Just saying.
Tyrod Taylor's back up. They should start challenging.
Well, the thing is, people are talking about them like trading for Jimmy G because Jones has been like so bad, and I went to DraftKings because I was like, yeah, I'm buying in now on like Jones being really bad. They don't give you an under for like his passing yards. You can only bet overs. There's like 3,500, and then there's over 30, like 600.
There's no under?
Different price. Yeah, I'll look right now. I don't think they fixed that.
Wow.
They're like, you're not allowed to bet a Daniel Jones under, and I was like, that's actually genius by the sportsbooks because like we could all get
sportsbooks are
filthy rich by. I'm just saying we could get filthy rich by fading Daniel Jones this year.
What were you saying?
Yeah, over 2 overs. That's it. You can't bet his passing yards under, and then his passing TDs. He's not even listed. Oh, there he is. You can bet under 21.5, which feels very safe. And then wait, I think there's interceptions. I think it's like
I don't know if you
ridiculous.
guys are doing this on purpose or not.
What do you mean? Oh, his interceptions look good, but the thing is, he's probably going to get benched.
Well, that's the thing.
Over 11.5. That feels. I thought that was like a first game line, but
wait, it's only 11.
that's for the season.
That
Yeah,
might be-
but again, they're I wouldn't take that because I bet you like that guy gets benched and doesn't even get the. You know what I'm saying? I would go under on passing yards. That's where you hit him, but you can't.
It's his contract year. You never know what happens. You know how some quarterbacks are during their contract year. They give you all the magic. No.
Like, I mean, we've all seen him play.
He's just
Like,
not
that's the
good.
problem with him.
good.
Everyone's seen
There's
it.
some guys that just aren't that good. Yeah.
Yeah, like it happens. I wasn't that good at quarterback.
I
I
couldn't.
would have never even made it to the NFL. I understand how it is.
But I don't pretend I'm good like him.
No, I would keep the cash though if I were him.
Exactly.
Like,
Yeah.
wrong with
It's going
what
to
he's
be
doing.
me,
There's nothing wrong
Daniel
with that.
Jones alone.
No, I'm telling you, like under in his passing yards, the second that comes out, like I actually was going to email DraftKings and like tell them like to alert me whenever they finally release an under on his passing yards.
Yeah.
And then ask them if they would allow me to bet my house. But we'll see.
thought
Responsibly.
Yeah.
No, responsibly. Bet your house.
A connection.
Yes.
We were really good friends at this point. This is episode 66. Like I thought after a while, but I guess not.
Well, we're trying to be good friends. We don't want.
Exactly. Like friends don't let friends root
Yeah,
for
we're not gonna
Daniel
lie to
Jones. I mean, like that's a train wreck.
Yeah, that's not fair.
Why would I want you involved in a train
No,
wreck if I was your friend? That's dumb. That feels dangerous.
I'm gonna move.
What if you
on.
guys get Jimmy G because Daniel Jones is so bad?
Really
Like you
awesome.
should be rooting for Daniel Jones to be really bad because then you might get Jimmy G.
Yes.
Although I don't know how that could work out contract-wise. I don't know anything about the contract. So there might be just like no way that would ever happen. But
There's
as a Giants fan, you got to hope for something. And it ain't going to be Daniel Jones.
That's best case scenario.
Yep.
All right, guys. Well, stay tuned because if the Giants do end up covering the spread, you're gonna have an earful on Friday about it. So.
Preseason don't count.
I'll be ready for it. Yeah, even if they cover, it doesn't count. Now, if they lose, it counts.
That's because I beat you, Matt. So relax.
Well, like it's an exhibition game. This doesn't really count.
Exactly. The only preseason games that matter is Friday. Detroit Lions.
Please let's
Atlanta
go
Falcons.
to Yellow Parlay. With our odds, we got -113 for Matt's pick on the Padres -1. We got over 3.5 strikeouts for Jacob at +112. Shout out to Slop for the plus money play. And then we got me on the Mariners first 5-run line at -120. Guys, if we parlay these odds, what do you think would come out? I'll start with Matt.
Okay. 542.
All right, Slop, it's all you.
I'm going to go 580.
Okay, cool. I'm just gonna do a cool 600. See what happens.
You went over.
I think you went over, Melissa.
Did I?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I went
Oh,
up
you did not go over. How did that even happen?
+630.
I must not have carried the one.
Yeah, I messed something up.
Guys, it
maybe
happens.
2
So, guys,
euros.
if you were to parlay our picks, you would get a parlay of +632.
It's not bad.
And you'd be done by 7 o'clock.
Yeah, it's all
After all the games around 4.
You can do whatever you want tonight.
Yep. Take the night off.
Have some
I'm just
Miller
kidding.
Lights.
Yeah, come on, Seth.
That's a joke. You would never do
Miller Lights, or is it like the highlight? Miller Highlights?
that. Miller Lights.
Okay.
Yep. And then Dr. McGillicuddy's, either the root beer or the grape or the butterscotch.
Okay.
The butterscotch is called Grandma's Kisses. That's disgusting, but that's what it tastes like.
Okay. I will take that into consideration.
You should try them. Yeah.
I don't really want to.
Call the doctor. Sometimes you gotta call the doctor.
I'm a straight vodka person. Matt, what are you?
I like beer pretty much. I like wine a lot. Like I can do any. I'm classy. I can be. I'm well.
That's a classy guy. I love it.
Guy.
I can do anything. Yeah.
Well, guys, before we leave, I do have one thing to say. It is the month of August still. It's August 10th, and we are giving away a PS5. Yes, we're giving away another one.
We got another one.
It's
Very.
crazy. Don't know.
Crazy that
Copy
we keep
these
giving
things.
away these things.
All
Yeah.
you have to do to enter the contest is follow us on YouTube and drop a comment below. It's that simple. Make sure you subscribe. Tell us who you're fading. Tell us who you're tailing. Or just say hello. It's whatever you guys want to do. But we will see you guys this Friday for another episode of Sharp Bets Today. I'm your host, Melissa, joined by the sharpest of bettors, Matt and Slop. Happy betting.